On the fence to Durandell, he's getting a great run up to the corner. Then came Dream Lifter a length or so. Bass Straight, Divine Calling. The grey kicks up in the middle. Outside of it, then having to cover ground, Rebel King. Trailed in turn by It's It. Red Aura's well back. So's coming back near enough to last around the corner with Zuccaros. Potent Secret, 250 to go, led the way. Down on the inside, Durandell pushing through from Great Shot. Dream Lifter runs on. Potent Secret, Durandell, Dream Lifter closing the gap quickly. Then Divine Calling. Great Shot keeps coming. Great Shot, Dream Lifter, but Great Shot, what a win. He looked as though he was spent at the 200, but he came again. He came strongly, and he's won it here in the Cyril Flower. Great Shot has got home from Dream Lifter. Potent Secret, Durandell close up. So's Red Aura coming back, making ground down the outside ahead of the grey Divine Calling. Then Gigante. They were followed further back by Bass Straight, who's near enough towards the tail. It's It as well, as we stand by for the numbers here after the running of the Cyril Flower Stakes. Great Shot, Craig Staples. Well, great win. Terrific performance here in 109.13. First up, the Belmont Guineas winner from last winter came through and made a wonderful progression here into to group company, with placings in the Asian Bow and the Carbine Club as well. Wasn't far from them in the Peters Stakes, and he's pulled out a beauty. First up today, he did the work, did all the bullock, and proved too good for them. Beating Dream Lifter, looked the winner, but just found Great Shot simply too good on the day. And he's really come back in wonderful fettle here. Great Shot. He was up there stalking Potent Secret, Durandell, every hope down on the rail. A Dream Lifter running on him behind them, coming back, just stood them up too much of a start, but ran on very strongly at the finish of the race. 34.61, the last 600. Great Shot, a son of Magnus, out of the Dr. Grace Mare Satin covers for Dr. Frank and Mrs. M.E. Edwards, trained by Reese Radford, ridden to victory by Craig Staples. He knows the horse so well. 590, 280. 3 Dream Lifter second home by Danehill Express from Ebony Storm for G.J. Cummins. N. Matthews, trained by Paul Hunter, ridden by Mitch Pateman, 250. And number 4 Potent Secret by Secret Remedy from Simo's Speedster. Entire 6 years, trained by Roy Rogers, ridden by Jerry Noski, 7.10 the place. Red Aura ran 4th, getting home. 10.346, coming back 5th. Durandell ran 6th, and it's a half a length by a long neck, the official margins there after the running of the 6th event of the day. So he's now got the record of 13 starts. He's won 6. He's got a couple of black type scalps to his credit, and has got an imposing record of 4 first up runs for 3 wins and a second, almost unblemished. Fine victory by Great Shot for the Reese Radford stable. The next of the listed races, the challenge for the 3-year-olds at 25 to 5, and a field of 15, no alterations there. As we take you downstairs, that's a fine winner, fighting victory here first up, recorded by Great Shot. He looked as though he might have been off his feet at the 200, but he certainly found when the pressure was applied over the final stages. Here's Adam McGrath down there in the yard.
Reece, we've learned plenty about this horse in recent times. The first thing, it's one hell of a horse fresh, and we know it's up to this standard.
Yeah, exactly, mate. We learn all the time.
Tell us about coming into this race. The recent trial was really good as well, beating Havana, and was under no pressure at all through that run. Were you confident coming here today?
Not particularly, actually. This is a good class of horse, mate, so you've got to be 110% when you get here. Probably like to see him over a little bit more ground, but no, he's done it first up. So
there was plenty of speed in the race as well, which was always going to be interesting to see where you slotted through those early stages.
Yeah, exactly, mate, exactly.
Now, the plan moving forward with a horse like this, I take it Pinjarra and Bunbury in the picture.
They're the aim, mate, yeah. And we'll see how we go after that, yeah.
And as you said, should get better with the distance like we saw last prep over the 1,500 metres as well.
Oh, exactly, mate. I think still his best win was a guinea, so we'll try and get out of that distance.
Congratulations again, mate. You got this horse in great nick. Well done on the win.
Thanks, mate.
There's Reese Radford, trainer of A Great Shot, which has taken out the listed Cyril Flower Stakes here. We'll speak to Craig Staples now. And Craig, I know you absolutely love this horse, mate, and I can see why. It's got a huge heart, doesn't it? Just continues to give.
Yeah, the horse is special. We've always had a huge opinion. He's got his issues. I've got to do a shout out to Kev Kelly. He does his horses back, and without him probably wouldn't have won today. So yeah, thanks a lot, Kevin. Warren and Reese, they do a fantastic job. You always worry when there's big wraps and money for these horses if they're going to come back and and maybe not stand up, but every time you look at him and you ride him, it gives you a real confident feel, so I'm pretty happy.
Even with the structural issues you mentioned, I mean, this horse, it's still only had the 13 career starts now, and I remember last campaign there was, tinkering with the blinkers. We saw the earmuffs come off as well today, so there's still so much that everyone's learning about him.
Yeah, well, he's a very hot horse. You see, he sweated up today, but he was actually calm. And I was worried without the blinkers, 1200, just wide barrier, fairly good speed. But he kept whacking away. He did work, and he was under pressure on the turn. But I know there's always going to be more there at the end.
How much better is he going to get as you step through the distances?
Oh well, we've always had high hopes. So as long as he lives up to those aspirations, I'll be happy.
Craig, well done, mate. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
There's Craig Staples taking out race number 6 here at Ascot. It was the listed Cyril Flower Stakes over the 1200 metres, and it's gone to great shot for trainer Reece Radford.